In a small city, there lived a young man named Ryan. Because every city has a Ryan, and every Ryan learns too late. Ryan was not a bad person, but he had one dangerous habit. A habit that destroys more dreams than failure ever could. He always said, "I'll do it tomorrow." And tomorrow became the graveyard of his goals. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. That one word slowly killed his future. He wasted time like it was unlimited. But time is the only thing you can never buy back. He woke up late, scrolled on his phone for hours, watched movies, played games, and avoided work. And without realizing it, he was training himself to stay average. His father always warned him, "Son, time is more expensive than money. Because money returns, but time never does." But Ryan laughed and replied, "Dad, relax. I'm still young." And that was his biggest mistake, thinking youth means forever. One day, Ryan was walking near a railway station. And sometimes life sends a lesson when you least expect it. He saw an old man sitting on a bench, holding an old pocket watch. A watch that looked small, but carried a big truth. The old man looked peaceful, but his eyes were full of wisdom. Because wisdom is built from regret. Ryan sat beside him, not knowing he was about to meet destiny. The old man asked politely, "Young man, do you know the value of 1 minute? Because 1 minute can change everything." Ryan smiled and said, "1 minute? It's nothing." That's what most people believe until life proves them wrong. The old man slowly looked at him and said, "1 minute can change your life. Because one decision can rewrite your future." Ryan laughed again. Because people laugh at truth when they're not ready to face it. The old man continued, "1 minute can save a life or destroy a life. Because time is not small, time is powerful." Ryan became curious. Because deep down, he knew he was wasting his life. He asked, "What do you mean?" And that question was the beginning of his awakening. The old man said, "If you miss your train by 1 minute, your whole day changes. And missing opportunities works the same way." Ryan nodded. But understanding is easy, discipline is hard. The old man then asked, "Do you know the value of 1 hour? Because 1 hour can separate winners from losers." Ryan said, "Still not much." And that ignorance was his weakness. The old man smiled sadly. Because he had seen too many young men waste their lives. He said, "Ask the person who failed an interview because he arrived 1 hour late." Because success never waits for lazy people. Ryan's smile slowly disappeared. Because the truth felt personal. The old man opened his pocket watch. And what he opened was not just a watch, it was a warning. It looked old, but shiny. Because some things become valuable with time. He handed it to Ryan and said, "Take this watch. Because sometimes a gift is actually a lesson." Ryan was shocked. "Sir, I can't take it." Because he didn't know this watch would change his life forever. The old man said, "You can, because I don't have much time left." And those words hit harder than anything Ryan had ever heard. Ryan felt uncomfortable. Because suddenly he realized time can end any time. He took the watch. And the moment he held it, his life started changing. The old man said, "This watch is not normal. It will teach you a lesson." Because life teaches lessons in the hardest ways. Ryan asked, "How?" Because he wasn't ready for what was coming. The old man whispered, "Every time you waste time, this watch will remind you." Because reminders are what lazy people fear most. Ryan laughed again. Because he still didn't understand the danger of his habits. He thought the old man was joking. But life never jokes, life warns. He stood up and said, "Thank you, sir." And that goodbye was the start of his transformation. And he walked away, not knowing time was watching him now. That night, Ryan went home and threw the watch on his table. Because he treated the warning like a toy. He started scrolling on his phone again. Because habits don't change just by hearing advice. Suddenly, the watch started ticking loudly. Tick, 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 like a countdown to his future. Ryan looked at it. Because when time speaks, even lazy people get scared. It was ticking like a bomb. Because wasted time is a silent explosion. He picked it up, and his hand started shaking. The watch suddenly showed a message inside. "You wasted 3 hours today." And that line hit him like a slap. Ryan's heart skipped. Because truth is terrifying when it's written clearly. He dropped the watch. Like it was cursed. He thought, "How is this possible?" How is this possible? But deep down, he knew it was possible. He slept in fear, because for the first time, he felt time slipping away. Next morning, Ryan woke up late again, because comfort feels easy until it destroys you. He missed an important job interview, and that was the cost of his laziness. When he checked his phone, he saw the message: interview canceled. Because opportunities don't wait forever. Ryan became angry, because weak people blame the world. He blamed the company, instead of blaming himself. But then, he saw the watch again, and he knew it would speak. The watch showed another message. You lost your future because you chose comfort. Because comfort is the enemy of success. Ryan froze, because the watch wasn't lying. He realized the old man was not joking, and time was not playing games. Days passed, and every wasted day pushed him closer to regret. Ryan still wasted time, because addiction to comfort is hard to break. But now the watch kept showing messages. You wasted 5 hours today, and those hours were never coming back. You wasted 2 days this week, and those days were pieces of his life. Your life is moving, even when you don't, because time moves forward while people stay stuck. Ryan started feeling guilty, because he knew he was losing. But still, he did not change, because some people only change after they lose something precious. Then one day, Ryan got a phone call, and that phone call became the turning point. His father was in the hospital, and suddenly time became real. Ryan rushed there, because now he finally ran, but it was too late. But when he arrived, it was too late, and too late is the most painful sentence in the world. His father had passed away, and Ryan's heart shattered. Ryan broke down crying, because regret hurts more than pain. He held his father's hand and screamed, "Dad, I'm sorry, please come back." But time doesn't listen to tears. But time didn't stop, because time has no mercy. Time didn't listen, because time never waits. Time didn't care, because time is the strongest power in the world. Ryan returned home completely broken, because he lost more than a father. He lost years. He sat in his room, and silence felt louder than screams, and looked at the watch, because now he was ready for the truth. The watch showed the final message. You wanted more time, but you wasted it. And that message destroyed him. Ryan cried like a child, because he realized his biggest enemy was himself. That night, he realized something. Time is not money, because money can return, but time cannot. Because you can earn money again, but you can never earn yesterday again. But time, once it's gone, it never returns. And that is the truth nobody wants to accept. From that day, Ryan changed his life, because pain finally woke him up. He woke up early, because winners don't sleep on their dreams. He stopped wasting time, because he understood time is life. He worked hard, because hard work is the price of success. He read books, because knowledge builds a future. He built discipline, because motivation is temporary, discipline is permanent. He started his own business, because he refused to stay average. Months turned into years, and those years became his new life. And Ryan became successful, not because he was lucky, but because he became serious. Not because he was gifted, but because he finally respected time. And time rewards those who respect it. Ryan learned the truth. Time is life. And when you waste time, you waste your own existence. If you waste time, you waste your life. Because every hour is a piece of your future. If you respect time, time will reward you. Because time supports action, not excuses. Your future is created by what you do today, not by what you promise tomorrow. Because the clock is always moving, even while you are sleeping. And one day it will stop. And on that day, you will wish you started earlier. So don't wait for tomorrow. Start today, because today is the only day you truly own.